Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is my third speed art video. Thanks for checking it out. Really appreciate it. Love the support I've been seeing. Today I wanted to talk about why. Why did I decide to start making art? Now, this isn't like the craziest or wildest, insane, oh my gosh type of answer. Might be a little dry, but to be honest with you guys, the real truth is I didn't really know what else I could do. Like I couldn't really do much else. And that is just the whole truth. So in middle school, as I told you guys in a prior video, seventh, eighth grade, I started deciding to make art. There were really just traces of different anime characters that I saw. I was the guy known in school. Oh, go to James, he'll hook you up. Like, go to him. He'll give you a little picture, and they would put it in their binders because I put it in my binder, and that was just it was a display. It was like I did it because it was like a memento. It's like cool. I got my character with me in school. This place don't really care to be in. I'm not caring about what I'm learning, but I got my Naruto. I got my Goku. I got whoever it is that I drew. So yeah, that was really fun for me. And as I transitioned into eighth grade, when I started doing art projects and having to do more art, I don't know. It was something about that art. It just made me feel something that nothing else could really compare to, And the fact that I was getting that in school is really interesting, right? I mean, where else are you really going to get that feeling from? You're in school taking a math test or writing an essay for writing about some story that you don't know anything, right? So that was the thing. I would just really go to school, come home, sleep, repeat, and that was it. But until I started finding art, that was when I was like, oh my gosh, I love this so much. It's so fun. I started creating things that I wanted, creating things I didn't have, creating things that, I just thought would be cool. So transitioning in from eighth to ninth into 10th, got a really cool story to tell you guys. So basically, when I finished up my ninth grade year, at this high school that I went to, I really didn't enjoy it at all. Like I hated everything about it. Not everything, but like, I hated the disciplinary side, like the detentions and how strict they was trying to be with all of that. I didn't like the commute that it took for me. Only thing I really enjoyed was like really the people there, and that was about it. And I just hated it. So this is how real it was, guys. This is how passionate I was about like art, right? So it came a point to where I was telling my mom, I can't do this. I don't want to do this. I'm out. I'm sick of this, right? We put in an application for a whole other school. They had an art program. I was gonna be in there. I saw the uniforms. I knew everything. I was on the list. I got in. I was so ready to go to school. My mom is like, it got to a point to where like we didn't even know if like what school I was going to at a point. That's how crazy it got. And my mom was like, "Yo, just go to school, like the school that I was attending in my ninth grade year that I also finished out." She's like, "Just go to school." I'm like, "All right, whatever." Now, I told somebody, I forgot who this was. I told either a teacher or somebody that I hated that we didn't have any art. And I found out that we did have art. It was an art program. It was just very small. And I was like, dang, I wish I could be in it. Come to find out, they must have told the principal because he approached me and they told me pretty much like, where you think you going? You ain't going nowhere. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to another school. I'm not staying here. Y'all got no art program. And I said it jokingly, but I was dead serious at the same time. And lo and behold, I'm like in the art program. And you guys, I don't have power. I didn't have any money. I didn't know any people. I'm just a little simple high school kid that just liked art, right? But I had passion for something. I took it serious. I enjoyed it. I loved to do it. And I was like, hey, if I can't do this here, I'm going somewhere else to do it because this is what I value and this is what I'm good at and this is what I enjoy, right? That's another reason why I started making it. I just didn't really feel like nothing else I was good at. Like, I hate to say that, but I didn't feel like I was amazing at math. I was amazing at reading as some other students were. even there was even a point where I didn't feel like I could make art. I remember being in elementary and seeing a friend. Her name was Magenta, and she was an amazing artist, drawing dragons that looked like professional work. Obviously, I don't fully remember, but hey, I knew it was a dragon and I knew it looked good. Like, she was a natural born talent. She was so amazing with it, right? And I was scared. I'm like, yo, I can't do this. Like, how am I gonna do that? But when I, tried it and gave it time, everybody has the same 24 hours, put an effort in, you guys. I just really enjoyed it. I felt it. And, going back to the school story, I just wasn't with anything else. That was just what I wanted to do. And the more and more that I started making art, like when I got my first sketchbook in 10th grade, I just was enjoying it. I felt like this is what I need to be doing. I would come home. Kids don't do this. Don't follow me. Like, that's kids that's in like middle and high school, even in college. Don't listen to me. But listen to me though. But like, I would go to school, come back home. It's like 5 or 6 o'clock. I go right to sleep. I go to sleep immediately. Because we got out of school at 4. I know my school sucked. Anyway, I would go to sleep and wake up around like 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock. And I'm working in my sketchbook on something that nobody has told me to work on. Sorry about that. And yeah, I was just like, I don't care that I got school in like 6 hours, 5 hours. I want to make art. You know what I'm saying? And I had fun with it. I made some really cool art when I got my first sketchbook, and a lot of very bad, terrible art, but I was passionate about it. I loved it. I enjoyed it. And I think you guys need to do the same thing. If you find something that you're really passionate about, if you can do something and completely zone out, like, I mean, mentally, like, you look up and you're like, oh, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I've had countless times with that with my art, where there was times where I know this might sound weird, but I'm not eating for hours. I'm not drinking for hours. I forget I'm breathing because I'm so focused, if that makes sense. Yes, this is a very real thing. Like, that's how into it I am, because it ain't, like I told you, it's not much else that I really felt that I was good with doing, if that makes sense. And only other thing I can say I might have been sort of good with was helping out friends, because I could relate to really crazy situations or sad stuff, because I don't know, my mindset was just a little bit different. And I guess psychology, I really find that interesting. And I sort of started gaining a little bit of a liking of history when I got into high school, because I don't know, you just get information and then just write it down pretty much in your own way. But anyway, what I'm saying is, you guys, if it's something that you really love to do, passionate, you can zone out, enjoy it, give it time. Like I said, same 24 hours, everybody got it. Put in an effort. Just do some work. See where it goes. See how you feel. Also, if you notice that other people, like your friends and family members or whoever, is just telling you, hey, you're really good at this, you should probably give this a try. Hey, I mean, that's what worked for me. I'm no master artist, but I enjoy it, and I can make a picture that anybody can be like, oh, that's so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, this took years of effort and work, but it came from people telling me, yo, this is cool. I think you should do this. And me thinking the same way, like, you're right, this is cool. I want to keep trying it, and I have fun with it. So that's where it led me. And even transitioning from, ninth grade, 10th grade, finishing school to, going to college, dropping out of college, which we will talk about in another video, because that is its own topic. But, yeah, the whole thing with me coming out of school, high school specifically, was I was making art, but I'm like, you can get paid for this. I need to try and see how I can do that. And mind you, guys, art is not about the money. Never get that, like, don't get that mindset. Please don't. But I was making a lot of cartoon characters, and still do to this day. And I mean, let me think. I made Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Mighty Mouse, Darkwing Duck, Popeye, Bugs Bunny, Sailor Moon, and all these were paintings on canvases, and I made all of them black. Every single character was black because we didn't have any like black cartoons. I'm like, let me just make some and see what it's like. And I don't know. I guess some of my teachers started asking, and I was like, sure, I can totally do this. I love cartoons, and all of those cartoons I just named were really old school, and obviously my teachers were older than me, so they knew the cartoons and they related. So I'm making these characters, and they would even give me a couple dollars, and it was just so dope. And I'm like, yo, like this is what it's about, like giving them that feeling and seeing what it is, and something I enjoy to do, something they enjoy, we both win, and that's what it was. Like that was just another hammering of the nail for me. Like, this is what it's all about. Making art for other people. Like, yes, all your life you've been making art for you. You've been having fun with it and enjoying it, but your task is to give other people art, show them things, make them feel inspired, make them feel like they might be able to do it, which is why I created this YouTube, to connect and make you all feel inspired, make you all want to make art, make you all want to at least try it or something like that, So when I started to notice that, and even, finishing when I dropped out of college and was making graphic designs for people and doing commissions and seeing that feeling, like I didn't even see these people because this was all through Instagram. I just was like, yo, what? Nothing in this world, and I mean, unless somebody showed me different today, nothing in this world made me feel better than making this art for somebody. Like, it feels so good knowing I'm like helping somebody, giving them something that they get to keep forever, and it's like a cool thing to them, and it was fun for me, So yeah, I just really, really discovered it early. Had fun with it, wanted to try it. I saw other people make great art that I didn't think I could do, but I was like, I'm gonna put in an effort, and hey, even if it doesn't look great, I'm gonna have fun. And I did. I kept doing it, I kept going, and I noticed like, okay, I can have like a even more important passion about it by creating this art for others. And yeah, it's like nobody can stop me now, and nobody's gonna stop you guys either. So don't ever feel like somebody's gonna hold you back. If somebody say, hey, you're this, you're that. I've been told, oh, you 6 feet tall, James, you this, you that, you ain't playing basketball, what you doing? No, I'm making art. And I would get looked at sideways all the time. Yes, I'm making art. This is what I love to do. This is what I enjoy. I'm passionate about it, and that ain't never gonna change, nobody, no matter what anybody say. And that's the same for y'all. Feel that passion, feel that drive. Keep making art. Keep feeling inspired. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody slow you down or anything like that. I mean, the world is yours. Scarface reference for anybody that, but yeah, thank you all for checking this video out. I really, really appreciate it. Had a lot of fun sketching this. Also, definitely like, subscribe, share it with your friends. Tell other people you saw it. It really is, helpful for me. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next one.